Good morning, fellow classmates. This is the reenactment video of the Battle of Saint-Denis against the British and the rebels of Lower Quebec. Now, this video is not exactly what happened because I can't go and exactly find out what happened. I mean, how can people exactly find out what happened and how every single person fired a shot? Now, I'm going to explain what's going on here. There's going to be brief moments of the battle before I do anything. So first, it's the British Army. There's the Quebec, not the Quebec, Lower Canada Army, and as you can see that they're all marching to fight off the British for the rebellion. Of course, they lost the rebellion, natural, but this is a battle that I found out that they actually won, and this is not where they actually fought. No, this is just some place that in this game that I'm using is in. So please don't judge by this, because Saint-Denis could probably mean like a city, and I'm not too sure, and I can't exactly pull off a map like this. It's just like big open battles like this. So now I'm gonna do some quick commentary in between battles. If I recorded this whole thing, it would take a super long time. So this battle took over, I can't remember if it was like a 10-minute battle. So hope you enjoy this video, and yeah. You can see this is the British artillery here. Yeah, so they're loading their guns. The British pulled off a flanking maneuver with their cavalry. So if I remember, yeah. So you'll find out what's going to happen to these unlucky souls. So this is the British Army. They're getting ready to fight. They have to. The guns back in the day weren't as long range as the guns that we have today. Back in the day, the guns you had to be pretty close, and dying. The chances of you getting shot were pretty big, especially when there's like a whole regiment of guys firing at you, and chances of you being hit or at least wounded was really big. As you notice, these guys don't look as well fashionable or well equipped as the British Army. These are just like normal like citizenry, or this is just militia. I don't have like armed citizenry options to do this, so this is the best I can come up with. And if I probably had armed citizenry in this game would probably make the armed citizenry lose. But this is the best I can do. So we're gonna get to see the first shot by the rebels. If you're reading the text that it shows up when I hover over these guys and it says France, it's because this is the closest I can get to the French. But since like Lower Canada was kind of like French, and Papineau was French, and so was George Etienne Hardier was French, and they probably led a French army, so that would make sense. You see the British are about to fire off, and how they fire off in nice line rows, because that's how they were trained. But doing this would take a long time. And notice how some of these guys will out. Oh, never mind. They decided to run off. There's like just normal like really pikemen. They're just holding pikes. They go into a square formation. It's really helpful against cavalry. Pretty sure they've used something like that, and now they're going to charge against this firing guys. And see how they reload. See how this guy's rolling up, reloading. It took like I think the least it would take like 30 seconds to reload a shot, and you didn't have a lot of shots either, so you run out of ammo fairly quickly. Notice how they're all fighting. See, the flag that you see is the flag that I'm pretty sure that's what the flag the French used before they had their French Revolution. It was like this, and the British have like kept their flag. Oh, the flag carrier must have died. So pretty much battles would be like this all the time. All the time. That's how they fought battles. It was like fashionable. It was a slaughter. In the end, depending on the better trained, it would just never end very well. The advantages the British have is better trained units and artillery. That's about it. And they had cavalry. Yes, the rebels had cavalry. They had like their general was probably on cavalry. I'm not too sure. I don't know if you like fought footmen or not. The white flashing means that they're routed, which is like basically they've lost all morale. They've lost courage. They just give up and just run away. There's a cannon shot firing off. It's hard to, these cannons are kind of having a hard time aiming because there's a big hill and they're kind of at the bottom of the hill, so yeah, that's the disadvantage about cannons. They're not very accurate either. Oh, there we go. They kind of overshot that. These soldiers are going to charge against the cannons if we put a stop to them. And the cavalry are joining in on the charge as well. Here's a little battle going on. Oh, looks like the British have routed. They have lost all purpose of fighting. And but their general's unit is still there, so I guess that's kind of good. Once again, this is probably the last battle. I think we'll skirmish fight. They're fighting to the death. They don't have any bayonets. I'm pretty sure back in 1837 the British Army had bayonets, but I don't have a game that exactly had the game around that exact era. This is the closest I can do. Bayonets. There is a different weight I can give them bayonets, but then they had bayonets, and not all the rebels had bayonets. So it was more of like a fist fight for the rebels, but they won this battle. And if you've read if you're paying attention in class and you're listening and looking at the slides the rebels oh, I guess that's over. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is a presentation that was created by me and Clark, and yeah.